Hey guys, Coleybo3 here, and welcome to episode 14 of 1001 million in 1 month. Now, I can't believe we're already 2 weeks into the series. It's absolutely flowing by, and it's been going really well so far. But what I decided to do for today's episode was try to trade with a player who was a considerable amount more than the players that I usually trade with. So I looked for a big buy, and that's exactly what I got. I got an informed Fabregas for 208,000, who was formation trained in the CM and in a good formation 4-4-2. So what I always do when I pick up players of this price is immediately search their current market price, because that is vital to what you will end up selling them for. So you can see there I do have the search credentials for Fabregas, and the lowest is 259,000. So I'm going to put mine up for 255,000, even though the Ultimate Database does say 245,000. I think the fact that he is formation trained to a good formation, and also he is in a good position CM, and he was converted from a CM, he will go for that bit more, and due to the current market price, I should pick up close enough to that. And yeah, I stick him up there and I sell him within 15 minutes for 255,000. I couldn't believe my luck at how fast I actually ended up selling him. And yeah, I was absolutely delighted. But what I decided to do was, I said I wasn't happy with just making the 34,000 coin profit after tax for him. I'll go and pick up a couple of more players. So you'll see coming up on my watch list here the other players that I picked up. I picked up yet again another Fabregas, this time just the normal one. CM 4321 for 21,500. A Lamb for 2,100 as a right wing back. And a Sanchez 433 right wing for 4,300. And also, last but not least, Kaka in CM 442 for 5,800. So some good players there. What I'll do is I'll stick them all up in the trade pile, and while I'm waiting for them to sell, let's play a couple of matches with our two bronze teams. And the first team we come up against is a Coventry team. Now, he doesn't have everyone formation or position trained, so that's why he doesn't get the full chemistry, even though he has bright green links across the pitch. But on the stroke of half time, he does indeed take the lead. He outmuscles my defenders and finesses it into the top right. I was quite annoyed at this point, but I hit back straight after half time. He kicks it out. My defender headers it onto Nakba, who plays the over the top through ball, and who's there on the end of it but Dembele to put it away into the bottom right. Keeper stood no chance, and I piled the pressure on with just 3 minutes after. I round his keeper here, and yeah, I hit it into the empty net. I don't know why he brought his keeper out. A very silly move, but hey, I'm going to take it all day long. Again, he decides to bring his keeper out, and I just shoot straight by him. He might as well have kept him on the line. I don't know what he was thinking. He was trigger happy with that Y button. But I score a lovely free kick after 78 minutes to effectively end his chances of getting back into the game. And yeah, that is exactly how the game ended. It ended 4-0, so I was happy enough with, or 4-1, sorry. It ended 4-1, happy enough with that. You'll see the stats coming up here of the game, just to show my complete domination. 31 shots, 18 on target. He had 1 with 1 on target, and he still scored it. So it just shows you only need 1 chance and 1 shot to get on the score sheet. Anyways, we come up against a bronze starter pack team with 1 goal player up in striker, but it takes until a half an hour for me to open the scoring. Lago Jr. with a lovely finesse shot in the top right. Pick it out. And again, 5 minutes later, a superb ball, and Lago Jr. lets it through his legs and finesses it into the bottom left. 2-0 up just before half time, and it took until just after the hour mark an absolute unbelievable over the top through ball to Tello, and he was never going to miss. It was always going to go in. So 3-0, cruising along. In the 90th minute, I add the 4th goal. With a finesse shot at the bottom right. I think he fouled me there, but hey, I'll take the goal all day. 4-0 is exactly how the game ended. So again, happy enough. We'll move on to the third game. You can see there we're playing a bronze English team. So with 1 silver player actually there at CF. But yeah, it only took until 8 minutes for me to get on the score sheet. A brilliant ball by Dembele in the Nakba, and I power it home outside the box into the top left. Keeper stood absolutely no chance. Nakba's telling off the crowd, letting them know exactly how good his goal was. And again, Sonu with a roulette here and a finesse shot into the bottom left. There was no stopping that. And 2-0 up after 25 minutes. And it took until just after the 70th minute mark to get on the score sheet again. I seem to score quite a few of these goals where the keeper kicks out. My centre back headers it on to one of my wingers, and I hit a lovely strike there from about 25 yards out with Sonu. Keeper stood no chance, and Dembele piles on the misery yet again after 83 minutes, and that's exactly how the game ended, guys. 4-0. So happy enough with my 3 games today, 3 wins. And what we'll do is we'll check and see that everything is sold in the trade pile. So you can see there all 5 items have sold. So the Fabregas there for 255,000, Sanchez went for 6,500, Lamb for 6,000, Fabregas for 30,000. We only picked him up for 21,500, and Kaká for 11,000. So you can see there we are up to 595,000. We are ahead of schedule, but hey, the sooner we get it done, the cooler it'll be, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. I will see you tomorrow, guys.